What time was it?
Dude, it was like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you're already drunk, sober, and hungover at this point.
Not hungover, but I was just sitting there laughing my balls off because I'm like, is this real, dude?
All right.
What do we say?
It's draft day. April
Day.
version. Today we are going to be drafting trophies. And we got some other things that we need to talk about. But Bob here in Detroit, Mikey over there in Chicago, Jack in Mount Pleasant. This is episode 14 of the Fair Enough podcast. It's spring. It's opening week. It's opening week, so it's the official kickoff to spring. I will be down at Comerica Park on Friday, getting all fucked up.
I'll be down at Wrigley on Saturday, getting all fucked up.
Let's go. I've never been to an opening day. I know that we got to get into some stuff with you, but I just want to ask you about opening day.
What do you mean? I've never been to an opening day either. This is
really?
This isn't. No, I think our home opener is on what's the 7th? Thursday or Friday?
Mm-hmm.
So it's the second game or whatever, a third game.
Still
Opening
sick.
series though. Yeah, definitely. I've never been. So I kind of invested put out a loan on some fucking season tickets. So now I'm already scheduled for 2 games in the next 2 months. So I'm pretty happy about that. So
yeah, that's sick. Who are they playing?
You're going to I actually have no idea who they're playing. That's how bad of a Cubs fan I am right now. But you're going to the home opener?
Yes, Friday is opening day for the Tigers. 1 o'clock.
Jack, look up who the Cubs are playing, bud. Oh, they're playing the White Sox too? Fuck.
Yep. Important game right off the bat. And it's the most exciting Tigers team we've had in 5, 6 years.
Fuck yeah, that is cool as fuck though.
I've
never been to an opening day.
Torque. Yeah, I've never been either, and now that I live here, it was like I have to at least be down there. I don't know if we're going into the game yet. I'd like to go into the game. I want to go into the game. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But so we'll be doing that. This will be out Thursday, so we'll be doing that tomorrow.
The Sox are playing the Mariners opening day.
The Cubbies?
Oh, I wasn't sure what team I was looking for.
Did you say the White Sox, Mike? Or did you say the Red Sox?
I said the Cubs.
Oh, okay. Who are the Cubs playing?
That's a terrible look on my part. They're playing the Brewers. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, that's tough. It's a tough one.
Tough.
A lot of people have the Brewers to win that division this year. But I just want to give you just a little forewarning on Javi Baez.
Okay.
Don't get your hopes up, man.
Why, dude? They're already sky high.
for Javi, not for the Tigers. The Tigers, dude, everything they're doing right now is awesome. It looks like they're going in the right direction. Young guys looking nice, but Javi Baez is the most anticlimactic baseball player on the planet. Okay, and I know from experience. I mean, dude, the guy does the craziest shit where the tags, the base running, the home runs, but then there's the strikeouts and the swinging at every single slider that is thrown at him, whether it's fucking right down the middle or in the other batter's box. So I just want to let you know that it's a pretty known thing with his strikeouts. So don't,
That's
pump the brakes a little bit.
That's the thing, is that nobody this last month and a half has been pumping the brakes at all when it comes to talking about the Tigers. Like everybody's fucking rocket up their ass, and then they do what they did yesterday by signing Austin Meadows. Like they've just been doing too many things right. Something has to crash and burn. We'll see what it is. Riley Green got hurt. That was definitely a kick in the dick. And then they sign Austin Meadows. It's like, fuck, like we're still hanging on to this hopium. And when we're talking about the Lions, we call it drinking the blue Kool-Aid. So that's kind of what we're doing with the Tigers right now is drinking the blue Kool-Aid.
And I'm not saying not to. I'm just talking about one player in particular, and I'm telling you, you'll love him one day. He'll be your favorite player. He'll win you a game, but he'll fuck you the next day, and you'll hate him. That's all I'm saying. So, I mean, he's gonna be, the guy was second place in the MVP running for a year, and he's won his.
Right.
The guy's got it. but
Yeah.
there's just a lot of lot to love about him, but a lot to hate about him. That's the thing about Javi.
He just goes brain dead every other game.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck are you striking out 4 times for, bud? But yeah.
Speaking of striking out, you're not striking out. You're in love.
No.
Oh.
But big news for all you people who listen that you've been hanging around with us for the last couple months. You know that I got banned from Tinder, right?
You're back?
So, on a whim, I was like, dude, fuck this, man. Like, I don't know. I wasn't really like on either of the dating websites or anything like that. I was just kind of chilling. And I was like, I'm going to download Tinder. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just make a new account, right? And I thought that my old account was made with like Facebook or whatever the fuck that you have to make it with. So I was like, all right, I'll make an account with my number. And then I make the account, like I'm going in and it logs in and it's like my old account. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I
He's
just want
back. Slap on the wrist and you're back.
PSA, I'm back on Tinder and I have no idea how or why, but I'm just saying I'm back on Tinder.
If you are in the greater Chicagoland area and you're a woman, you are officially on notice.
Yeah. I'm
Mike
coming in.
Back.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I fucking was just like, what the hell? But it made me laugh. And I feel like I had to share that with the fans and the boys.
That's hype.
But yeah, definitely super dumb, but super hype at the same time.
That is great news. Yeah, good to have you back on there.
Struggling.
Yeah, struggling. I came across something on Twitter today that I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
Some guy put out this list. Well, it wasn't a list. He put out like a prompt, and we've kind of talked about something similar to this before. Let me jump on here and go to my likes and find it. It was, we're canceling each other over food takes today. Post your cancelable food take. So naturally, I posted mine, which I don't know if I've ever said on here before. I'm sure I have said it on here before, but it's a thing where I like to eat peanut butter bread with my spaghetti. Have I told you that before? Mm-hmm. Yeah, where I put the spaghetti inside the peanut butter bread.
Yeah.
Definitely a cancelable food take. But I wanted to see if you had anything like that.
Oh yeah,
you do.
I have the cardinal sin of being a Chicagoan or a person from Chicago-ish. So I'm gonna preface this by saying I love a Chicago style hot dog, the whole shebang, all of it. I smacked the tomato off of it, but the rest phenomenal. But if I were to get another type of hot dog, I get only ketchup. And around these parts, people fucking hate you for that. So
you can't get ketchup at all, right? You're not supposed to?
No, yeah, it's like, oh, ketchup doesn't belong on a fucking hot dog, which that's just not true. It does. It's delicious. It doesn't belong on a Chicago style. You don't add ketchup to a Chicago style, but you just get a nice fucking ketchup, maybe a little mustard and some onion on there. Fucking me, man. But yeah. I'll get a hot dog with straight just ketchup on it. Like I'll get 2 Chicago style and 1 with only ketchup. And people think I'm a fucking psychopath.
Is there a reason behind this, though? Or do you just agree with the anti-ketchup because that's the way you grew up?
I think it's just like a well-known, like, it's just one of those things. Like, you don't put ketchup on a hot dog. That's just how it goes. I don't know who the fuck made it up. It must have been the mustard guy. He must have been doing
pushing
something
big mustard.
Exactly. Fucking
classic big mustard.
You look, it's like, yeah. So I don't know who was doing it, but I don't know what it is. Why? I'd like to look into that actually. Maybe we'll look into it and see what that's all about. But I don't know why or whatever. But no ketchup.
I've heard of some people putting mayo on their hot dog. I've seen that
bad. Not that.
I'm sure it's good. No, I don't. Yeah. I really don't think there's few things that couldn't go on a hot dog and it'd be fine.
I would rather put an entire jar of mayo on my hot dog than one single strand of mustard.
Jack hates mustard. He hates it.
Fucking disgusting. So
He does. He hates it.
I'm not a huge mustard guy myself, but I'll eat it on a couple things. But it's hard for me to eat mustard if it's the only condiment. I need like mustard and ketchup, or mustard and ketchup or whatever, you know. But yeah, I'm not a big mustard guy myself.
One comment that got a bunch of traction on this post, on the Cancelable Food Takes post, was this is bananas to me. This person said, I dip/soak my pizza crust in Coca-Cola before I eat them. I get them nice and soggy, like a Joey Chestnut hot dog. Have you ever heard of that in your life? Pizza crust and fucking Coke.
No.
There's 136 comments on that guy's thing. Like, most people are like, yeah, fuck yeah, I do that. Like, it's a normal thing.
I feel like this kid was left alone too often as a child.
Well, and a bunch more people. How are so many people backing this? That's what I don't understand.
I don't know, man. I also, though, like, is that just like, you know, a lot of people, they dip the fries in like the shake and shit. And like, okay, so say like you graduate from
that. Is that the same though?
No, it's not. But like I'm saying, like, the thing is though, it's like you're dipping like a salad into a liquid essentially with that. Like it shakes and drinks. You're dipping your food into a drink, and people are like, well, I do that. I might as well try this similar type of food, which is pizza crust, and like, fuck it, I'll dip it into my Coke or my soda pop, whatever it is. So it's like I don't agree with it. That sounds absolutely disgusting. I don't really like soggy shit like that, but like people are fucking weird, man. So I can see it.
Well, let's imagine the effort. Well, I guess I was going to say imagine the effort it takes, but I guess when you go to a pizza place, you're getting a 2-liter, so you're pouring the Coke into a cup.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, if people are going out of their way to like pour their fucking can of Coke into a cup so that they can dip their pizza crust in it, you're disgusting.
Another thing too, though. Okay, I'm not trying to justify this because this is disgusting, but I'm just trying to think on along the lines. Like, think about like dipping like cookies into milk. Way different in terms of like acceptableness.
No, it is.
It's the same concept, though.
It is the same concept, and that bothers me, you saying that. But it is the same concept, technically. Yeah. But the fact that it's pop is just...
Yeah. What? And it's just like... Coke is just fucking nasty. Like, like, I like Coke, but like, it's like...
Surprised it doesn't just burn the crust.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
disintegrate.
You see all the crazy shit people do with Coke, like cleaning their toilets and like getting rust off of pennies and shit. And it's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking dip my fucking pizza in there. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's definitely cancelable. But I can see where the graduation and like the evolution into getting there. I can see where that comes from. Don't love it, but I can understand it.
I don't love it either. Yeah, officially canceled. All those people officially canceled.
I agree. That's just nasty as fuck.
Another good one on here. 2 things that I love. This guy put them both on a sandwich. A peanut butter and pickle sandwich. Where do you stand on this one?
I'm just not adventurous enough, dude. Like, I don't... like, where? Why? What's the point? I
don't know.
That's just fucking
probably good.
Nasty.
That's a high snack if I've ever heard it. A little sweet, a little salty.
Bro, like if you want some crunch, put some Doritos on there, dude.
Ooh, that's a play too.
Pickle, come on, man.
You're not here for the pickles, Jack?
It's a principle thing. Peanut butter's great. Bread, great. Pickles, fantastic. Together? I don't think so. No,
you're not in.
Definitely not.
Not even a little baked up. If I handed you one,
little baked up, we might have to take that just because I'm curious. But who knows?
Right. Okay. I'm kind of here for this one.
Okay. You gotta pat them pickles dry, though.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I'm not having a leaky sandwich. That's gross.
Exactly.
Imagine the bread soaked up with pickle juice.
Yeah, and then you're getting like like you're getting your peanut butter. Like when you get hot peanut butter and it starts kind of melting a little bit. Oh, dude. Nah, you can't have you gotta pat them bitches dry, like if you had a weave on, you know?
We need paper toweled pickles out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever heard that you're supposed to pat your fruit dry, like your berries? You're supposed to wash them and then pat them dry.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I know you're supposed to wash them. I don't eat that many berries, but like, I understand that, you know?
I just had somebody tell me that, and I think that it's crazy.
But what's the point though? Like, why? Cause why can't you have the water? I don't get why you have to pat it dry. Oh, okay. I thought you had some more to it.
I have no idea. No, there was no sense put behind it. I was just told to pat them dry. So I did. And breaking news, they tasted the exact fucking same.
I was just gonna say, as long as you wash them, who cares if you dry them?
Sorry. Last one here. And this one is totally relatable and cancelable. The people that will just get a plate of fries and then just pour ketchup all over it.
Then eat them with a fork.
Eat them with a fork, or eat them just, even worse, just eat them like that, where you're just fucking digging your greasy little mitts into a bunch of ketchup. Fries are meant to dip. That's why they were built the way that they were built.
Yeah, I agree. I don't fucking pour them all over either, but I just feel like it's messy that way. It's inconvenient.
Well, it's messy, and it tastes bad because you're getting way too much ketchup per fry.
I don't think you're getting enough ketchup per fry. I mean, what?
No, I think
the whole bottle.
Well, yeah. Well, you're either getting way too much or you're getting none.
It's like eating nachos. Nobody knows how to construct nachos properly. You get all the good shit at the top, and you just have a bag of chips.
See, but nachos are okay because it's a sturdy chip normally, unless you get some shitty nachos.
Well, yeah, but still, though, when you get towards the end, you're working.
Oh, you're out of shit.
Sustenance. Yeah, it's the worst.
No, you're right.
It's like, well, what the fuck? I'd rather eat fucking plain fries than plain tortilla chips most of the time.
Jack, anything weird that you do cancelable as far as food goes? I feel like you're a fucking weirdo when it comes to just food in general. You don't like anything.
I name a food, I'll dip it in barbecue sauce. Pizza rolls, barbecue sauce. So I mean, I have dipped a PB&J in barbecue sauce before. It does not matter what the food. I'll dip watermelon in barbecue sauce.
So I have a cancelable food take. And I don't care what any people say. And it leads into the whole pineapple on pizza thing, but that's neither here nor there. Stop cooking fruit, all right? Unless it's in a pie, literally surrounded with sugar. I don't want my fruit hot on anything. Literally nothing. And that's why pineapple on pizza stinks. Because the fucking pineapple is nasty. It's all like mushy and shit. Fruit, I want it crisp. Don't cook fruit. That's my shit.
I'm trying to think before I agree with this take. I'm trying to think of anything that I like as far as fruit being cooked, but I don't think there is anything outside of pie.
A lot of people do like.
Let's discuss a Dutch apple, though.
I don't know what a Dutch apple is.
Dutch apple pie?
Yeah.
That's the best pie ever. That's what Mike's saying. Pie's okay.
Yeah, pie's okay.
Outside of pie, yeah, no. Keep your fruit in the fridge.
No, like people will grill, like say like they're eating like pastor tacos or something, and like they'll either make like a salsa out of it with pineapple, or they're fucking grilling the pineapple. A lot of pineapple based shit that I'm thinking of, but it's like, stop grilling fruit. That's all I gotta say. I'm done with it. And all you people, you're not getting cute. Just fucking use vegetables.
I agree. Cooked fruit sucks. I'm here for it. Cooked fruit sucks outside of a pie. Mm-hmm. One dude on that Twitter thread posted it was just a picture of a pineapple, like a regular big ass uncut pineapple, like right off the tree, and then he just draped a piece of pizza over it. He's like, pizza on my pineapples. Great picture, Jack. I'll get it to you for the graphic or for the.
I watched a video one time of this dude just straight up taking a pineapple without cutting it and just biting straight into it, just without cutting it, straight into the fucking rind or whatever. I'm like, dude, what?
Doesn't that hurt like a bitch?
That's what I thought. And he fucking went right through it. I was like, oh my god, this dude's jaws are insane.
That's like when you get any club sandwich ever from anywhere, and the roof of your mouth just gets fucking cut to shreds. That's basically like eating the outside of a pineapple.
Isn't there a thing where if you eat a bunch of pineapple at one time, like your mouth will burn because of the citric acid or some shit like that?
The acidity?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know that it makes your fucking splooge taste better.
Nice. Well, we'll have to try that at the first pod. Not the splooge portion, but the mouth
I was gonna say, how are we gonna get people to agree to that?
Yeah, I was gonna say that is an interesting take there. Bud.
I'll try my best to get the research done, but I can't promise any results.
Listen up, Patreon members.
You gotta have a taker first. We can't even get on the Tinder. How the fuck are we supposed to get? It's not gonna happen.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Let's get into, dude. Okay, so opening weekend. It's also Masters Week.
Yeah, did you see? That's what I'm talking about.
Did you see these pictures from Tiger's practice rounds?
No, I've seen some of them from like his interviews. He looks like shit and old as fuck, but I haven't seen any of his photos of him. Why? What's up?
There are 100,000 people at his practice rounds.
Oh, really? I can only fucking imagine.
It looks like the tournament is live going on. This was his Monday practice round. Dude, it is insane how many fucking people are there already.
Dude, yeah, I wanted to talk about this. I'm glad you brought this up. Dude, this is going to be... Tiger playing is so good for golf and the Masters and just the fucking ratings, dude. Like, everything. I mean, he's not going to win. Let's get fucking real.
Right.
But, like, dude, yeah, I would pay double the money to go to the Masters if Tiger was playing as if he wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I was probably going to watch Sunday, just hung over on the couch. But now I'm going to go out of my way to fucking watch Thursday, Friday, Saturday too.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Like I would have watched bits and pieces, of course, over the course of the weekend, but now it's appointment television, especially if Tiger makes a cut.
Oh yeah, if Tiger makes a cut, then it's a big deal.
It's over.
Yeah, I like to when there's big tournaments, I'll throw on golf at work because my boss is a big golf guy too, so like he doesn't care, and it's just like it makes it that much better when you get to see fucking your boy Tiger play.
You don't think he can win, hey?
Dude, I know it's like this would be like the storybook, but like I feel like when he won in 2018, that was the storybook, dude. Like that was it. Like that was now it's like he's gonna do it another comeback, another crazy win. Like I don't know, man. It's his first tournament playing. I know he played in that Pro-Am tournament with his son and shit. But yeah, I don't know. My mother's calling me right now. I gotta fucking tell her to get fucked. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we'll get her on the pod.
Happy Mother's Day.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't think he can make it, man. It's just like that's a lot of pressure to come out of nowhere. Your first actual tournament in 2 years now since the accident. I don't know, man. I think that would be
place for him to do it, dude.
I know.
This is the course he knows better than any course on the planet.
You're not wrong, man. It's
the easiest course on the planet. Well, not the easiest, but it's easiest for Tiger.
I was gonna say I don't know if that's true, but
no, it's not.
I don't know, dude. I saw there was I saw a TikTok. I wish I had the fucking thing up. And it was like for betting. So out of like, it was perfect for this because you're all into these fucking historical analytics, and it's like only over the last however many years, the winner of the Masters has been in the top 25 of like the world rankings all year. So it's like there's 91 people in the field, maybe Tiger. I don't know if they were including that, but like, 91 to 94 people roughly. And it's like, so only 25 of them can win. Then it's like, in the last however many years, if you haven't played Augusta at least 3 times or something like that, or 4 times, you don't win the Masters. Like you have to be kind of a veteran there. So it's like somebody hasn't won in the last 20 years if they haven't played it at least 4 times already. And then that broke it down to like 17 players, and then it was like you don't win if you're not at least in the top 10 of like the 3 major stats, and it's like greens and reg, scrambling, and par 5 scoring or something like that. So then it broke it down. There was like 12 guys left, but then there was like 5 of them that were top 10 in 2 or more categories. So then like it was like John Rahm, fucking I wish I had all the names. There's 5.
Was Max Homa up there?
Max Homa was not up there. Cannot think of who the fuck it was, man. Patrick Cantlay. No, JT wasn't up there. It was like Patrick Cantlay, John Rahm.
No Spieth.
Cameron Smith was in there.
Whoa.
No big names. John Rahm is the only big name that it's like. So I'm like, damn. So I think I'm gonna throw some money on all 5 of those guys. I gotta find the fucking clip, man. But
yeah, you gotta find that and send it to me.
Right? I was like, hell yeah.
Because I'm in a pool where we have to pick 12 guys.
Well, I would take. So I mean, if you can get
those
Rahm,
12 guys.
Yeah, for real. I mean, John Rahm is like, you got to take him. I mean, he's like the number 2 golfer in the world, and I don't know. It was just wild. Because I was like, man, this is the shit that Bob was literally just saying about the tournament. Like the same concept, you know what I mean? But it's like, man. So
it's fascinating when they break it down and they say, okay, only these many people can win. Yeah. And I think it remained true because I think Kansas was on that list that I had. Kansas was not on that list.
I was gonna say I thought they weren't. They weren't like good enough defensively or some shit. I don't remember what it was.
They would be the first national champion since 1997 that either because you had to finish top 40 in offense and top 25 in defense, and they were outside of one of those categories. So that's wild. Wow. That is wild. Did you watch any of the? I was going to get into this anyway. Did you watch any of the game?
Oh yeah, I watched the whole thing.
I watched the first half. But I had Kansas, so I stopped watching. And it still didn't work out because I had Kansas -4. So
yep, I had -4 and the over. We had the same picks. When you told me your picks, I was like, oh, nice. But I said it. I said it in the group chat. I was like, dude, they're gonna come back and win this fucking game. And I don't know what it was. Dude, they were playing so bad, like where I'm like, this was the worst they've ever played the whole year, probably. It's like, and they're down 15, which is a lot, but like, dude, I don't know. Like, I just fucking had a feeling, man.
Yep. That Remy Martin kid is he's a fucking leader.
Yeah, cold-blooded, dude. Like when he went, that was like when he hit like the second 3 in that half, it was like, oh, okay. And then he hit a third one or something, and then like a layup, and I'm like, oh boy.
I really didn't believe it was Short King Spring until I saw him out there. And then I was like, oh, yep. Solidified.
He's a real G. He's a real one. Dude, and he transferred from Arizona State. Yeah, and beat Kansas twice in the tournament.
And he literally
with Arizona State.
But the fucked up part is the reason, like, they asked him, like, before the tournament, like, oh, why did you transfer? He was like, because I wanted to win. And the motherfucker came and played off the bench and, like, was a huge reason. I mean, he scored, like, 20 plus in the first, like, 2 or 3 games of the tournament, too. Like, he was out there.
And this is his 5th year, dude. He's been playing since 2017. He was a freshman in Arizona State. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Good for him. Wow. Good for Kansas. I'm glad Kansas won. I really am.
Me too. I mean, fuck Kansas, but I didn't want North Carolina to win. I didn't think they deserved it.
They're gonna get their time. That Hubert Davis, their coach, he's a stud.
Yeah, he's real. He's
they're not stud, man. Because this is a ragtag group of misfits that they brought to this thing. I mean, obviously the Love kid balled out. He kind of shit the bed last night, but he was balling.
Yeah, he definitely.
They just had guys that it was just like I said, so it was a ragtag group, and they fucking made it all the way as an 8 seed, the first ever 8 seed. In the championship game.
I think that at the end of the day, there's not deep enough. Even though that Cam Johnson's little brother, like, kind of balled out a little bit yesterday, but he was like throwing up on the court. Did you see that?
Yeah,
that was wild.
Some of those clips of that.
But like, they just weren't deep enough. Like when Baycott got hurt, the last 2 or 3 possessions on the court, that McCormick kid just babied him. And it was like, damn, man, if you had a little more depth down low, other than just having one guy that can cover people, I think that was all the difference. Because, I mean, the matchup to watch, you know.
It's so important in the tournament to have those guys come off the bench, man. You don't realize it until you don't have. I mean, look at Villanova. They lost one guy, and they were rotating 6 guys. That's it.
Yeah.
So then that guy went down. They were fucked. They had nobody left.
I mean, that's like when North Carolina did. I looked at like the thing, like they only had like, I mean, they had like a couple guys get like 2 minutes, but like they only had 6 dudes play over 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
They were so short, which that's why I was like, I think that Kansas got a little good fortune, especially because against Nova. I mean, they lost like their most clutch player, like probably their best defender up top type of guy. And then they go and they play a North Carolina team who Baycott was a little banged up, and then he fucking had to miss the end of the game. And I don't know if you saw Caleb Love fucking roll his shit. So he was fucking limbering around for probably 10 minutes in the second half, like, and he like refused to come out. But he was limping, like legit limping up and down the court. Like they wouldn't even pass him the ball.
It was really bad. If I'm a coach and I see that, I'm pulling you straight out of the
game. I agree. I was like, man,
so that's really why he wasn't doing shit in the second half.
Oh yeah, dude, he
literally couldn't move.
Tell. You could tell like he just wasn't all there, and I guarantee it, dude. They showed him roll his ankle, and it was ugly. It wasn't good. I did not enjoy watching that. But yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Overall, thoughts on the tournament? Good tournament, bad tournament?
I think it was a pretty good tournament. Pretty exciting. I mean, the whole St. Pete's thing was crazy. Yeah. I mean, you got a chalk to win, which is kind of good. I think good for the world. You know how many people are losing money left and right on this tournament? Yeah. At least some people made some money on Kansas. But
right.
I mean, Coach K went to the Final Four. I mean, can't ask for too much more. I mean, they had it was a good tournament, I think, overall. This is the first one I've actually fully watched in a while, and I enjoyed it actually.
So, I kept telling myself there were enough surprises to keep it interesting, which is what I like in a little March Madness action.
Definitely. Yeah. I liked a lot of the teams this year for sure. I just like the guys on the teams. But I don't know. The only thing that was missing this year were exciting finishes, buzzer beaters.
Well, that Oregon fucking North Carolina game, or Baylor North Carolina game was fucking bananas. I don't know if you watched the San Francisco
San Fran and who the hell Murray State game.
Dude, that game was electric. The guy came down and hit a fucking butt. Like there were a couple. There weren't any. I don't think there were any like buzzer beaters to win. But like there were a lot of clutch ass shots though that were real good. So I mean, yeah, you're probably right. But
I think last year just had a little bit more game-winning juice than this year did. That I remember, anyways. Yeah, good tournament. That first weekend is, like I said, it's my favorite sports weekend of the year. It's just electricity from noon to midnight for 4 days, which you cannot beat.
Yeah, 100%. That shit was fuck too, and we got to spend it together.
Yeah, so fun. Definitely going to do that out and about again next year for sure. Yeah. Maybe we can do Vegas next year. That'd be dope.
That would be super dope.
Anything else on your end before we get into this draft?
I'd like to say that I will be 21 for next year's March Madness, and I would like to participate in this Vegas trip.
Producer Jack comes on the trip next year. That'll be exciting.
Maybe so.
Okay. Damn.
I want to fucking recap my weekend because I think it was the funniest shit in the entire world, though.
Hit me.
Well, Friday was just a good night. You know, I went out, a couple friends, this, that, and the other thing. Great time. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Pretty standard. Saturday, we're out and about, and then at the end of the night, right, I go home probably like, I don't know, 3 a.m, sober up a little bit so I can drive, get home, and I get a phone call from my buddy, and he goes, and mind you, he's not sober, okay? But he's one of those guys, and I'm not going to name drop or anything, but he's one of those guys that likes to drive like late at night. Pretty stupid if you ask me, but You know, it is what it is. This motherfucker calls me and goes, dude, I'm by Midway Airport. I got a flat tire. And I'm the only one awake. So I have to drive fucking 15 minutes. We have like the same car. He was like, I don't got a donut, bro. I don't have a tire. We have like the same car. Mine's like a year older. So I have to drive out to him, fucking sit there, watch him sweat his balls off, trying to get this tire off, dude. It was the fucking funniest shit in the world, bro. You know, fucking just sit there. Then all of a sudden I'm sitting there. I got my other buddy in the front seat. I'm like, you're coming with me, motherfuckers. I'm not going alone. And so I'm sitting there watching this guy. I'm like, kind of like, I'll take a photo here and there. Like he's literally like stepping on the wrench with all of his weight. He's not a small dude. He's a thick boy.
Yeah.
This shit wasn't coming off. It was so fucking funny. Anyways,
that's terrible.
Then all of a sudden I hear someone throwing up in my fucking passenger seat, and I hear the fucking door fly open out the fucking door, dude. It was the funniest fucking time. I was like,
there's so much going on.
I was like, what is going on right now, bro? Like, I thought I was in a fucking dream. It was ridiculous. Oh my god, man.
What time was it?
Dude, it was like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So you're already drunk, sober, and hungover at this point.
Not hungover, but I was just sitting there laughing my balls off because I'm like, is this real, dude? I was definitely like not drunk anymore, that's for sure. But it was fucking ridiculous, dude.
Changing a donut. We got to do like a shitty tasks draft someday.
Yeah.
Changing a donut's up there. Because changing a tire and putting the donut on fucking stinks. I've had to do that so many times.
Yeah, I mean, why so many times? Jesus Christ, what are you fucking just finding potholes?
When I was, for whatever reason, when I was younger, like when I was first started driving, I was just prone to flat tires.
Really?
None of my tires held air. Yeah, like in my first two cars, none of my tires held air. Like I was constantly fucking changing tires and filling my tires up. Like it's good, I guess, because you get good at it. But now at least I never worry about that shit for 1 second. You know? That shit breaks down. I just call Mr.
Bob's
Todd
had
Wenzel
a pretty
and he fixes it
poor
right
experience
up
with cars.
Exactly.
We'll have to tell a couple Bob car stories sometime here.
Let's take it easy with piss poor experience. I had one mishap. I've never been in an accident outside of that, and you can't even really count that as an accident because nobody else is involved.
Yeah, I would say that's not an accident.
Pretty much blemished your entire driving career in my eyes.
We'll get into
it. That's a good tease. We'll keep that for another time. If I feel the need to tell the story.
That's hilarious.
Okay, ready? Ready to get into this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, we are going to be doing a trophies draft, but first we want to let you know that this episode, as always, is brought to you by our boy John over at Rogue Creative. Anything that you need when it comes to graphic design for your business, get a hold of these guys. Get a hold of Rogue Creative. They're the best at what they do. They're going to take care of you like they're already your best friend. You don't have to go to the big guys where they're going to price gouge you because they have jillion Fortune 500 companies calling them all the time. You don't want to compete and jump in with those prices. You're going to get better work from John, and it's going to be half the cost. So call Rogue Creative. Go to roguecreative.org. That's where you can reach John and the guys and kind of set up whatever you need to do. Or you can go and follow him at roguecreative_ on Instagram. And you can kind of see some things that he does. He puts on a golf outing every summer as well that we participate in. That's always a great time. So, go reach out. If you are in need of some graphic design for your small business or advertising in general, go reach out to Rogue Creative. That's roguecreative.org or roguecreative_ ROGUE creative_ on Instagram. Okay. The trophies draft. So we're doing a trophies draft. My understanding of this was any and all trophies, professional sports or college sports.
Yeah, that's anything that's pretty much the way I look at it is anything that's notable. Like it's not your fantasy football trophy you have at home. You know what I mean?
Correct.
It's something that everyone knows about.
Basically, if it's something that you can win on TV, we could have gone that way.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment of it.
That sound pretty fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do. Should we just do Jack picks a number 1 to 10 again for first overall?
Yeah, but you got to pick first because you won.
And are we snaking this?
I don't
we
give
not
a
snaking
fuck,
it?
Honestly, it's up to you.
Let's not snake it.
It's too short.
Let's not snake it. It's too short. I agree.
Okay.
All right, let me think of the number. Okay, I got it.
2.
You're a fucking dick. I could price this right here, but I'm not an asshole like that, right?
Okay, thank you.
But I am gonna go with 4 because I think it's 3.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it, but the number was 2.
I fucking knew it, dude. I knew it because he picked 8 last time.
Yeah,
he's a mental midget.
I do not know how that adds up.
Okay.
Next time we're doing we're gonna
jump back on the other side of the spectrum.
Next time we're doing like a fucking a digital coin flip or some shit, bro. Fuck that.
I can read Jack's mind. It's brother telepathy there.
God, that's so unfair, bro. Every time.
It is unfair.
Now, it's over. It's a wrap.
Oh, it's not a wrap.
It's not a wrap, but it's a fucking wrap.
It's not a wrap, but you know what my first pick is.
Yeah, obviously, bro. What the fuck, man?
Yeah. Okay. Pick number 1 overall in the trophies draft is the Stanley Cup. It's
yeah,
no brainer.
Obviously.
It has to be the first pick. Established in 1893. Lord Stanley purchased it.
Clown.
Lord Stanley purchased it for a measly $50. Weighs 35 pounds. God. We can go on and on. About every 52-ish years, your name gets either removed. Like if you're on the fucking thing, then your name gets removed every about 52 years. There's 3 cups. There's one that's always in the Hockey Hall of Fame, and there's the presentation cup, and then there's the original, just the top of the cup that they used to fucking have, and I think that one's at the Hockey Hall of Fame as well. So,
definitely the best cup, definitely the best trophy.
Yep, and then everybody has their own replicas or whatever that they have at their stadiums. Three OG cups. But yeah, Stanley Cup, no brainer. Thoughts?
I mean, it's the coolest. It's the coolest thing in sports is when it comes to just hoisting the cup and when when you're the captain, especially like when like the captain finds like not like the next best player, but it's like the guy who's like been fighting his whole life for it, and you're like, come here, you played 12 minutes all game, I'll get your ass over here. It's like
like when the Blues won it and they gave it to Pat Maroon.
Yeah,
like that kind of shit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's
this
how
guy's just been grinding.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's the coolest presentation, and the coolest celebration, and then you get to spend time with it, and it's not just sitting there. So yeah, it's definitely the coolest cup out there or trophy out there.
It's the coolest overall aura. You're right. Like everything that goes with it is the best. From the parade to everybody gets to spend a day with the cup and everybody takes it back to their home country.
They're drinking out of it and fucking
drinking out of it. 3 kids have been baptized in it. Like
insanity.
A billion things that have been done with the cup. It's just legendary, and it's the oldest trophy out of the 4 major sports. So easy pick.
I'm gonna go with one that's actually no longer in rotation.
Oh shit!
Which I think is the best. It's the best. It's the next best trophy that's ever been, I believe, and it's the Crystal Ball, the old college football national championship trophy. The trophy itself is a little underwhelming, but the ball, and it's the same thing where they pass the ball around, and it's fucking super dope looking. It's not metal. It's right up there. It's right up there, and they don't even fucking have it anymore. It's such a shame. Such a shame.
with what they have now, it's insane to me that they ever moved away from the crystal ball. This shitty trophy that they have now is so all NCAA, like the actual championship trophies, stink.
Oh yeah, 100%. So I didn't even think
brown piece of shit.
I also didn't think about fucking like rival game trophies. So if you got any of those
stupid.
in there, yeah, you're stupid. I did not even think of that, dude. That's so unfortunate. But dude, it's blasphemy that the crystal ball got replaced with a fucking like a little cone, fucking metal cone, fucking whatever the fuck it is. That thing stinks. The college football playoff trophy is no bueno, dude. I mean, it's a cool. I like it in terms of what it means, but that trophy, it's just. Anyways, go on.
The crystal ball was all time. Very cool too that the crystal ball just sat on the trophy.
Yeah, exactly. Super dangerous.
Like it was just
super sketchy.
Super dangerous. Yeah, but so hilarious. Sick, especially once you pop it in the trophy case, and then the celebration holding up the actual ball.
Yeah, you get to fucking piss it and everything. Oh yeah,
so cool. Agreed. Great number 1 overall for round 2. Okay,
that's not how that works. Number 1 overall for round 2.
I never know
that was
how
the
to say
first round still, you fuck.
Second overall, round 1. Okay. Round 2, fight. I am going to go with the green jacket.
Fuck! You're such a scumbag, bro.
Stanley Cup, green jacket's going to be tough to come back.
Oh, my God. I was going to go green jacket, but I was like, he's definitely going crystal ball. I don't know if you were. Oh, my God. So if I would have went green jacket, you wouldn't have gone with the natty. You wouldn't have gone crystal ball right there?
No, I would have went crystal ball.
Okay, good. Because I was like, oh, dude, because the green jacket is just.
Yeah, whatever you weren't taking, I was taking there.
Okay, I'm just okay. That makes me feel a little bit happier then.
Green jacket, obviously elite, especially with Masters Week. From 1937 to 1948, Augusta opened in 37. Only Augusta members were allowed to wear them between 1937 and 1948. That's kind of how the green jacket came to be. Once they started having the tournament there in 1949, Sam Snead was the first winner. And for all of you art nerds out there, the green is Pantone number 342. So you want to paint your living room
so much.
Paint your living room in green jacket green. I know Jack was wondering that. That's the.
I was just about to ask what green it was.
Yeah,
God, you're such a pile of shit.
I thought it was 341, so I was pretty close.
Dude, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Maybe the second best ceremony behind the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I mean
the green jacket over you.
Well, and it's because they use the guy who won it the previous year pops it on the guy. You know what I mean? It's definitely
electric.
It's definitely real golf of them to do something like that. And to be honest, I'm just gonna say, because I'm assuming that, the trophy that you get as well is actually kind of dope too.
It's very dope.
Yeah,
it's just a clubhouse. It's just a giant rendering of the clubhouse, which is super sick. Yeah, because that's golf. Golf is the clubhouse. That's the coolest thing. Yeah, and it's gold. Yeah, very sick. The actual trophy is very sick. But yeah,
you're a real fucking cock, bud. Whoa! Oh, I just opened a new tab. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the MLB Commissioner's Trophy.
Okay,
for the World Series.
That one. I need to write it down.
It's just it's just a classic. It's for me especially, like I fucking that was like your dream to like go and fucking hoist that thing. I also think it's a cool ass flag or a cool ass trophy. Like
I agree.
With the pennants and shit like that. I think it's a cool concept, and I don't know. I obviously just a huge baseball guy, so I definitely think that's a top 4 for me. So
as far as the 4 major sports go, I think it's the Stanley Cup, and then the Commissioner's Trophy, and then a large gap for the next 2.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I don't necessarily. Yeah, I agree 100% actually. And I remember when the Sox won the World Series back in 2005, like everyone would go and like take photos with it, and I'm like, God, I fucking hate you. But also, I was like, man, I really want to take a photo with that trophy. And then when the fucking Cubs win in 16, I don't go and take a fucking photo with the trophy.
You're an idiot. Does that thing break every year?
I don't know.
Like the little flag's got to snap off every single year, like during a celebration, right? Like one flag, they lose a flag.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be funny. If I were the team that won, I would just break off the flag. I mean, do they have the teams on the flags, or is it just a flag? Like, I would like to see the in details of it. I've never even.
Unfortunately, I've never gotten a good look at it.
Yeah, no shit. But
God knows we're trying.
Bob, you're saying there's a huge gap between. You're saying there's a huge gap between winning the World Series and the Lombardi Trophy?
No. See, I knew that this would get misconstrued. No, I personally, for the glory of it all, not that we're naming other picks, but would like to win a football championship. I'd like to see the Lions win a championship way more than I'd like to see the Tigers win a championship. But this isn't what that is. This is a trophies draft. And I think that the trophy is way, way, way cooler for baseball. The Commissioner's Trophy is way cooler than the football trophy.
That's 100% valid. I like that explanation.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's exactly what I got out of that. I don't know what Jack was thinking in there.
Yeah. No, but that's...
It's all that Coors.
That Coors Light. That Coors Light there, Jack. Fucking you up.
Yeah. Coors. Okay. Round 3, pick 1. I am going to hit you with a wild one here.
No, you're not. I know exactly which one you're taking. I know 100% what you're taking.
You have no idea, Mike. You have no fucking idea.
Oh, well, you're probably all right.
You don't even know. You don't even know that this exists. I bet you 99% of people listening don't even know that this exists because I didn't.
What sport?
Golf.
Oh, 100%. I'm typing it in the chat right now.
Type it in the chat, dude. Type it in the fucking chat.
Boom. 100%.
You think I'm a basic bitch like that?
Oh, damn it. That's a badass trophy, though.
It's a badass trophy. But
damn, I got a couple other ones that I like.
There's a trophy that came before that one.
Oh, really?
So, at the British Open.
Okay.
The British Open started in 1860. And from 1860 to 1870, they gave away a trophy that was called the Challenge Belt. This was before the other one that you just mentioned that we won. And it was literally like a UFC belt for golf. It was made out of red Moroccan leather and had a giant ass silver buckle on it.
Yeah.
And like around the belt, they would put like the winners and what their scores were.
Oh my God, that is absurd.
Isn't that absurd? So like if you won, you got to, it says the party winning the belt shall always leave the belt with the treasurer of the club until he produces a guarantee to the satisfaction of the committee that the belt shall be safely kept and laid on the table at the next meeting to compete for it.
Jesus.
Some old golf shit. Old golf shit.
Yeah,
we'll post a picture of every trophy, but this thing is wild. Yeah. Literally a UFC belt for golf. Imagine if that existed today. Imagine you win the British Open and you're fucking Dana White comes and pops the challenge belt around you, dude.
Oh, come on. So funny, dude. That is hilarious.
So cool.
I do fuck with that. That is hilarious.
Round 3, pick 1, the challenge belt. 10 years they had it before they got the other trophy.
So I'm going to go. I don't want to stay basic, but I do really enjoy this trophy. Let me look up what the name of this one is. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Actually, I'll have Jack do it when I name it. The singles trophy at Wimbledon. For men.
For men, okay.
I like the women's one too, but the big, like the plate or whatever looking. But I like the fucking trophy for the men one a little bit better. I don't know why, but I do a lot. So that's.
I'm seeing the silver gilt cup.
Is that what it is?
I believe that's what it's called.
The Gilt sounds like another name for your gooch.
It's just a.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I don't know. I feel like I should get these in unison together because you got the Masters and the fucking. But
I like it when a woman touches my Gilt.
I just think those are fucking like that's just a smooth fucking trophy. I mean, the plate's badass too, but I think the fucking it's just a nice fucking cup, dude. I like it a lot, and I don't know, fuck tennis, but I like the fucking men's one better than the women's one.
Can I just jump right into my pick then?
Yeah, you taking the women's one?
I'm going to take the Venus Rosewater dish, the women's singles at Wimbledon. I think the plate is way cooler. This is one of the ones that I was so excited about picking.
Yeah, well,
it's so cool, dude. It's so cool.
It is cool as fuck, but like, I don't know, you're just off the wall with it. You haven't picked an actual trophy yet.
No.
You picked a cup, a jacket, a belt, and a fucking plate.
I don't think I'm gonna pick the Venus Rosewater dish, established in 1886. There's only one.
I love your stats. It's so funny.
There's only one of them, and it stays at what the fuck is the place called? It's like the English Old something lawn where they play Wimbledon at. But yeah, every winner gets a essentially miniature version of it. You get like a 3/4 size version of it when it's like sent to your house.
Yeah.
But so when you get presented it, it's the real one at Wimbledon, and then what they do is they take a lap around. That's like tradition, and everybody takes pictures with it or whatever.
As is tradition.
Then you give that shit back, as is tradition. Yeah, I think the plate is so cool, dude. I think that's I
like the plate trophy. A lot. I don't know. I like
all the gold and the silver on it. It's fucking sweet.
I don't know. I'm a trophy guy. I like trophy. Like I just like a nice fucking trophy.
I'm surprised you didn't take another one then. Maybe you are going to take it still. It's another golf one. But I digress. Your pick.
I am going to take... I am probably going to take another golf one. But... yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to take... it's the Safeway Open Championship. It is literally a whiskey barrel.
Oh yeah, dude! I saw this one. I almost put that one on my board. That's so cool. That's so cool.
I think it's dope as fuck.
It is.
So I definitely enjoy that. I think that's a cool ass one. I don't even know where that Safeway Championship is played, to be honest with you. But yeah, dude, I think it's a dope ass trophy. And then when Jack puts it up on the fucking screen, you guys will all see it. It's literally just a small whiskey barrel, dude.
Anything like that, I'm all the way here for.
Yeah,
which is what most of the college football rivalry trophies are. Which is why it's a damn shame that you didn't pick any of those,
dude. I didn't think of any of those, and they're all so fucking good.
They're all so good. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's called the barrel trophy, literally. That's as simple as it gets. I love that.
That thing is sick. Damn, dude. I am in between a few here. There's so many that you could take. Like, there's so many honorable mentions.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I'm going to go with... Dude. Fuck, man. This is too tough. I'm gonna go 2 belts. I'm gonna go with the UFC belt. I'm gonna go almost back-to-back belts, bi-weekly belts.
Dude.
The UFC belt is just sick. It's so sick. Yes, it is, dude.
The old UFC belt is 100 times better than the new UFC belt.
No, dude. The new one's sick. And I didn't even know some things about it. I didn't know. Okay, so first of all, it can be worth over $300K because of the gold and the diamonds that are in it.
Okay.
And I didn't know that for each title defense, they replaced the diamonds with more expensive rubies.
Really? I didn't know that either.
With every defense of the title, they replace. That's why the belt can be as expensive as $300K plus, because of if you defend it long enough, there's going to be a bunch of fucking important jewels in it. So
you're saying Kamaru Usman's belt is worth like fucking $1 million?
it's stupid. Got to be a jillion. Yeah, exactly.
Oh man,
The longer you defend it, the more bling gets put on that bitch.
Damn, I didn't know all that. I still like the old UFC belt better than the new one.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah, I remember when they brought those out. I was like, man. I mean, though, it's a dope belt. It's a dope championship.
It's a dope belt. Come on.
But I don't know. The way I look at the only thing about the belt, the UFC belt, is that there's so many of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's fucking 15 weight classes. Then if you have like a fucking interim champion, they get a belt. You know, it's just like at one point it was the heavyweight belt was fucking Ngannou versus I don't know, Davis, or I mean what was the Black Beast? What's his name?
Derek Lewis.
I think they both had a belt at the time or some shit like that. Like it was because they're both interims. Where it's like I don't like that. Like or one of them.
I agree. As far as meaningfulness,
exclusivity,
this is going to be at the bottom of the barrel. But
yeah,
as far as how cool the actual trophy is and the presentation of it as well, getting the fucking belt popped on around your waist. Pretty sick. I'm a big belt guy. I'm learning this today.
Clearly.
I'm all about it.
I'm surprised you didn't go with like a fucking boxing belt and shit like that too.
The WBC belt stinks. That one stinks. The green.
Yeah.
I was thinking about we'll get into it in honorable mentions. I don't want to get any picks.
And this caps are off, right? This is the last one.
My UFC belt was not the last one.
Oh yeah, we're doing 6, right?
6. Yeah. I could go 10, but we'll do 6.
Yeah, I mean I could too. So I'm gonna try and keep this keep not go with a fucking 100 golf trophies because you could.
Okay.
But I really enjoy just a classic Olympic gold medal.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was going to get taken. I like that too.
The thing about that is that the real reason why I was like, is because there's so many of them. But at the same time, it's like the presentation and then like the gold medal ceremony and you're representing your country and it's just like,
yep.
That to me, it's like that. It's like, all right, fuck it. But I think that's super dope. And it's like, that's hardware that no one can ever deny you of, It's like you beat the whole fucking world.
I absolutely cannot believe it took this long for someone to draft the gold medal. I was expecting this second round at the latest.
Yeah.
I had it on my list, but I just think there's cooler trophies.
I mean, in terms of like, instead of like coolness, definitely to me, like at the, but once again, it's like the whole concept of it. You're like, okay, like that's why I'm like, I gotta snag that because it is like, it's like,
it's everything. Yeah, you got to think of everything about it,
and that's why.
Part.
Is there a name for the gold medal, or is it just a gold?
Well, I think they change every year depending on what country they're in too. So I doubt there's an actual name for them.
I think it's just a gold medal.
Olympic gold medal.
Olympic gold medal. Olympic gold medal.
Oh, Olympic. So what's your next belt? What's your next belt here? The leather one from the fucking from the Ross on the street? Come on.
I'm not thinking another belt. I am going to go with the coolest college football rivalry trophy that I could find. And this one no longer exists. So this trophy is from the rivalry that we've all come to know and love between the University of Cincinnati and the University of Louisville. We don't miss it for anything. It's appointment television. It started in 1929 and went until about 2013-ish. But this ended because Louisville somebody moved out of the ACC. Cincy moved to the Atlantic. The trophy that they used to play for was called the Keg of Nails. And it was invented in 1929 because the coach or somebody was quoted saying these teams are both tough as nails. So it's literally like a keg, like a wooden barrel, and it just has like the team's names on it. And I guess like back in the day when they were shipping nails, they came in like a wooden keg like that. So it's literally just the keg of nails trophy for Cincy and Louisville, which I thought was super fucking dope.
Oh, that's funny. I'm kind of upset with you because I came unprepared. I didn't know I had to give a history lesson on every trophy I was picking.
You said you wanted facts. You know I'm going to come out with facts.
I said I wanted ambiance. I didn't know we were going straight up history, bro.
Oh, dude, you know me. I
like
the analytics.
He's a numbers guy. You got a numbers guy over there.
Mike did say he wanted details. He did say it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but I didn't know you went like I didn't. Well, I also had a listen. I was rushed, so that's my own fault. Nobody else's problem. So I'm gonna end it with one that I think there's a couple trophies that are pretty obvious. I'm just gonna say fucking not to like the Lombardi and the the NBA championships like that. So I'm gonna go with a trophy that not a shitload of people have, but quite a few, and one that my guy Jonathan Taves just got presented the other night at the UC. And it's the 1000th game silver stick that you get.
That's sick.
For playing in 1,000 games in the NHL. And I think that's one of the coolest things out there. And it's got your name engraved in it and shit. And I'm a huge fan. I think that's a dope-ass fucking sick. Especially because, like, I've seen, like, 4 of them now in the last couple of years. It was, like, Duncan Keith, Seabrook, Kane, Taves, or whatever. And, like, every time they show you, I was actually at the one presentation, I think, for Kane or whatever. And, like, the video and, like, you just watch, like, their whole career. And it's just cool as fuck the way they present it to them. They bring their family out and, like, last night, fucking, they brought out all of his alternate captains that he had that weren't still playing in the league. It was like Hossa, Sharpie, Seabrook, fucking the whole. It was just super cool. Yeah, it was just sick, and I was like, hell yeah! But that trophy itself is fucking dope as fuck. I think personally, but
I agree. That one is sick. We used to have. Well, they still do it, but. And Jack knows this too, but just playing hockey in Michigan, they have a tournament called Silver Sticks up north.
Oh, really?
And and that's what you win is a silver stick like that. And it looks just like that one. And it's fucking sweet. And I always thought that was like the coolest trophy ever.
Yeah. When that is a dope ass trophy. Yeah.
It's so cool, man. Yeah.
That's actually a national ass tournament.
Is it national?
Like it's like a North American tournament. We went and we played a bunch of Canadian teams one year because we advanced so far, and we got
because you win. I forgot about that because you win in Michigan and then you move on.
Yup, yeah, you got to win your region and then you advance, and then you get your ass kicked by Canada.
Gotcha. That's a good fact check. Yeah, it shouldn't be North America. It should be U.S. and then Canada. Get your own.
Yeah, we should be separate. It's like
correct.
Elementary school versus high school.
Right.
Yeah, that's wild.
Okay, good shit. Honorable mentions here. There's a jillion of them. I'll let you start.
Dude, I'm just gonna go on a limb and say that there are a lot of cool NASCAR trophies.
Really?
A lot.
I did not. That was one sport I did not look into.
Bro, there are a lot of cool ones. Like, I don't know all the names. I just wrote down NASCAR has a lot of cool trophies because I wasn't gonna pick any of them. But dude, there are like, dude, a lot of cool trophies. I was like, fuck yeah, man. Like, I would look into those. Those are cool. I also the reason why I didn't pick the Claret jug is because you fucking took the belt. Where I was like, well, I don't want to do the same event, but the jug, that
jug is so cool, dude.
Yeah, super.
And the fact that you can actually like drink out of it.
Yeah, that's the best part about it. I like fucking functionality out of my trophies, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And that's it. The Claret jug brings it with the spout and everything.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Very cool. I agree. I had that one on my list high up. If you took, once I was doing the research on the Claret jug and then found the challenge belt. So
makes sense.
That was when I just crossed out the Claret jug. I was like, I can't pick that now. I've got the cooler one. Heisman was one that was on my list.
Yeah.
All time.
I mean, definitely all time. that's definitely. But
dude, it was one thing I didn't know about the Heisman was originally it was only awarded to the best player east of the Mississippi River.
shut the fuck up.
You couldn't win it if you're west of the Mississippi. And that was when it was called something else before then. But once they renamed it the Heisman Trophy, it was awarded to just anybody. They included the West Coast, but originally it was only East Coast teams, essentially.
I didn't know that.
Because it was the trophy itself was molded after a guy named Ed Smith, who was a star running back for New York University. That's who the guy is on the Heisman Trophy.
Mm.
Yeah, which is kind of wild. I didn't realize that you just couldn't fucking win it if you're playing at USC, which is crazy to think now.
Yeah, that is insanity. I mean, when did they change that, though? When did they name it to the Heisman?
It was like the 40s, 47 or something like that, I want to say. So
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute for sure.
Yeah.
Good one. You got any good ones?
I mean, the FIFA World Cup trophy is badass.
Yep, I agree. That was
I like that one, and it's like handheld. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think all the main sports have cool trophies. I mean, like the Lombardi Trophy is cool. Like we used to play Madden back in the day, and like we do like Madden seasons, and we'd take like a 12-pack box of like 12-pack pop box, and fucking duct tape it and like silver duct tape, and then duct tape a football to it. So and we would fucking pass it around whoever won this. Oh yeah, it was great.
Duct tape a football.
Well, yeah, and everything was silver, so it looked like it was kind of like clean like that. It was great.
Yeah.
Did you guys look into any obscure type of sports when you were looking for trophies? Was there anything cool that you wouldn't have thought would have been cool?
Nah, I did. I looked into cricket. Obviously was looking into tennis and stuff like that.
I think there's a cool rugby one.
There's a decent,
really?
I saw a rugby one that was decent, but the cricket ones all sucked. The soccer one, like the Premier League trophy for soccer is not that cool.
Yeah.
What about like the CFL's trophy? Probably.
I didn't see that one. Any of that.
Yeah, probably garbage, I would assume.
You know what trophies I kind of like? I'm sorry to cut you off. Are the new AFC and NFC championship trophies? Not like the ones that like say AFC on them. They're like little footballs, kind of, but they're real sleek. They're nice. You'd have to look them up.
I don't remember what they look like. Yeah,
they're actually pretty cool.
But we never even sniffed that
Mike,
game.
I didn't want to cut you off while you were in your flow back there, but I didn't know that they changed the NCAA football trophy.
Yeah,
why is it not?
Because it's not just like
could you explain that?
It's not just like the national championship anymore.
It's not the BCS.
Exactly. It's not It's the college football playoff national championship, whatever. Now, so they had decided they came up with the fucking microphone for a trophy now.
So it's not just the crystal football.
No, it's like a gold. It's like literally looks like a gold fucking ice cream cone with no ice cream in it. Yeah.
Okay, I should definitely know this already.
It's been like 6 years.
It has been,
brand new.
Enough time to know for sure.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I haven't won mine yet, so.
Right. Larry O'Brien, the NBA trophy. One thing that I didn't know about this one, because I just had it on my list just because. It is kind of a cool trophy, though. I do kind of like Larry.
It's just simple.
I would put that third. I would put Lombardi last, honestly, out of the four major sports.
I disagree. I'd put it. No, I wouldn't do that. But I don't hate the basketball one.
And so Larry O'Brien's not very old. It was 1978, and it was named after the old commissioner, Larry O'Brien. But the jewelry company, Tiffany and Company, makes the trophy, and they make a new one every year for whoever wins. So I didn't know that.
I knew that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Tiffany Company made, but I knew that it was like super. It was something bougie like that. But I didn't know exactly who. Yeah.
So they make it. I didn't realize that. So when I went to the Pistons' new practice facility this year for a work thing, and they like had their Lombardis or their Larry O'Briens that they've won, and I didn't realize that those were like the ones that they were fucking holding when they were on the floor when they actually won, which is sick. And it takes total of 63 hours for the jewelers to make it.
Really?
It's kind of wild. Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of wild.
It's like gold-plated and everything.
Staying it within basketball, I think the NBA, it's like a not knockoff of the Heisman, but it's like I think the NBA MVP trophy
I think
is
it's
super
cool too.
dope. I think that's a dope trophy. Anything where there's like a player on it, I think is kind of cool.
Yep.
Dark horse.
Yeah.
Street League skateboarding.
Whoa. They have a cool trophy?
It's not that cool, but I just think it's a dope ass thing to win, like the sport and shit. So
I was just gonna say, I was literally just gonna say the X Games gold medal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sick trophy.
Yeah,
so sick.
Yeah,
that one damn near made my list. It was either UFC belt or the X Games gold medal, and I kind of wish I would have picked the X Games gold medal. Fuck.
Yeah.
That one's cool. Yeah. There's a million college football ones. Obviously, the little brown jug is a cool one. I do have a quick fact on the little brown jug too. Obviously, Michigan, Minnesota. Started in 1903. Fielding Yost made this jug. It just said the Michigan jug on it. Brought it to Minnesota for the game and forgot it there. Luckily, the Minnesota equipment manager found it and kept it and like decorated it like Minnesota shit. And that's kind of how the rivalries got started. But that game in 1903 was so brutal and so physical that they both agreed not to play each other for another 6 years. So the next game wasn't until 1909. And that's when they first technically played for the jug. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. But there's a million of those. Like the old shillelagh is a cool one from USC Notre Dame. That stupid pig that they play for in Iowa is a sick one. They play for the platypus in Oregon and Oregon State. Like there's a million cool
I honestly think of the college football rivalry trophies, which is a shame. But
we could do just a draft off just those. Yeah. I mean, there's so many good ones. They're so sweet.
I mean, there's a shitload of. I mean, even and all the golf trophies, dude. You can go out like the Ryder Cup like there's so many good ones, and then there's like classic ones, and there's cool ones. You know, like they have so many fucking sick ass fucking trophies.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm kind of cashed out on trophies though. I think you won the draft. I'm not gonna lie.
Cashed out, baby boy. We'll let the graphic decide. We'll actually make a graphic this time. I feel like we haven't been making graphics for whatever reason, but we'll get the graphic out there, and you guys can decide who won. But yeah, Stanley Cup, green jacket, challenger belt, pretty tough 1, 2, 3 to come back from.
I mean, dude, listen. All right, so I've come to the conclusion at this point. We got to snake it. We have to snake it because you're getting. Why? Because you're getting number one overall consensus here on both the last two drafts. You've gotten Patty's Pub, which there's nobody else. There was not a better pick, and you've got the Stanley Cup, which there's not even close to a better pick. Because then, or at least give me the first fucking. I gotta get the next two. You gotta get the next two on that one because you give me the fucking. What the fuck did I take?
The national championship, and then you get the green jacket.
Yeah, then there's a there's a competition.
Then we are way more even at that point. Yeah,
because dude,
I would have probably gotten cute with some picks. That I would have picked like the X Games gold medal for sure to make sure my graphic looks real nice.
Yeah, but I'm like the green jacket. I was like, dude, is he gonna take it? I did not think you're gonna take it that early. I'm not gonna lie, it's upsetting.
We should have done more. We should have done 8 picks and snaked it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't matter. It's all for shits and grins. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have a couple of dope weekends. It sounds like so. We'll get to talk about that next week, and then we'll get into some other weird shit. So stay tuned. Anything post show, Jack? Anything post show?
No, I'm good over here. That should do it.
What are you doing this weekend, Jack?
I am supposedly heading to D-Town. I don't know, though. If not, I will probably spend a good amount of time on my computer and reading a couple books.
Okay. Yeah, keep me posted on that. We'd love to have you out. We'll be out and about all day on Saturday. So it's going to be a sick weekend in the D-Town. And in Chi-Town, it sounds like. So dope. Okay. Thank you for sitting through this again. The 14th time for some of you, the OGs. We love you. We are happy to have every single one of you here watching, listening, whatever you're doing, however you're consuming it. Like, subscribe, go subscribe. If you have a friend and they're not subscribed to the Fair Enough podcast on Instagram or go over to TikTok, go to YouTube, find us. We're everywhere. So tell a friend, find a friend, tell a friend.
Tell them to fucking subscribe.
Share that shit. Share it. Fuck the subscriptions. Share it. We don't need the subscriptions.
That's the biggest thing
now.
that you could do, really. Is
fucking share it for us, man. That's we're not begging here, but fuck it, man. You want to see the boys prosper, you gotta help us, fam. You gotta share it. You guys are the fucking driving factors. And that's just
we're not gonna stop no matter what, but
well, yeah, of course. I'm just saying,
it's always cool.
Share.
Cool. All right, guys, we love you. We will talk to you next week. We'll see you episode 15, and it'll be more of the spring. Hopefully it'll be 70 degrees by then. So
hell yes.
We'll talk to you.
Yeah.
Peace.
Later.